What's going on? Welcome to another paranormal service announcement. That's PSA from I Am Kenny Biddle. That's me. I got two things to talk about today. One's going to be kind of long. The other one, hopefully we can breeze through. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. One of the most important pieces of advice that I can give anybody when I do lectures at conferences, when I attend conferences and talk to all the groups and stuff that are attending, whether I talk to people online or on Facebook or whatever, and they ask me a lot of questions, the biggest piece of advice when it comes to equipment, and I get a lot of questions about equipment, like what does this feature do, especially with cameras, because I do photography. So there's questions about photography and this and that, and it really comes down to this, and this is going to sound rude, but oh well, here it comes. When it comes to equipment that you buy on your own, okay, whether it's online or in the store, and you use it for your ghost hunts, the number one rule is read the fucking manual. Okay? It's that simple. I don't usually say that in person. I usually, nice it up a little bit, and say, read your manual. But honestly, read your fucking manual. It's there. There's manuals like this and this and this one and this one and all of these. These are all manuals, owner's manuals that come with the equipment that you buy. Okay? Like, take cameras, for instance. I have a lot of cameras because for some reason I just keep buying them. Okay? I like cameras a little bit. When you open the box, okay, you open the lid. What do you see first? And some of you are going to know this question. It's going to be great. What do you see first? You see the manual, not the camera. You don't see the camera first. No, you see the manual. Sometimes there's actually like a cardboard piece, like a postcard, with a big stop sign on it that says, "Stop, asshole. Read the fucking manual." But what happens? Unfortunately, what happens is that you open the box, you take the manual, and you're like, "Oh, that's cool." There it goes. And you take the camera out, you start playing with it, pushing buttons, and you go off. And that causes problems. Because now you're out there, you're taking pictures, you're playing with the settings. What's this do? I don't know. Let's find out. Boom, 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 you take pictures. And you don't bother to figure out what's going on. Then you get home, like, the next morning, and you start looking through them, and you're all of a sudden, wow, you got, like, these amazing pictures. And that's just for cameras. Who knows what could happen with your recording devices or video cameras or all these other measuring devices that you use out there on a ghost hunt. And I don't want to be mean about it, but I don't understand why I don't read the manual. The manufacturer, the nice people that put this camera together for you, all them people that designed it and engineered it and put it together and know something about photography or other skills that are associated with that device you're buying, they know something about that toy, that new piece of equipment. So the reason they put it on top is for you to read it, so you understand how to use the camera or other device. Like recording devices. Sometimes you get those digital recorders, and they're in the clear package, and it takes like anything from like a chainsaw to open the fucking package up. But once you get it off, you realize that right underneath that back cover is the instruction manual. The owner's manual is right there. And then you have to move that and the cardboard advertisement, and then you get your recording device. So there's a reason they put that there too. So you read the manual, so you know what the functions, the features, all the little beeps and lights and switches and dials and all that stuff does. So you understand it better. Because the biggest problem I see in the paranormal community is that people make mistakes. And they're silly mistakes that if you read the manual, you would know. And I think I've said this before in other videos, like camera shake, and I always go back to photography, but camera shake, it's in the manual. Dust orbs that make orbs, it's in the manual. Using a tripod when you put it on like nighttime setting, it's in the fucking manual. Alright? So if you read the manual first and then play with the camera, you would have a better understanding of what's going on. So that's the best piece of advice I can give you is if you take anything from this, besides all the F-bombs, take away the idea that maybe I should read these instruction manuals, of all these of these new equipment, these new toys, so I know what I'm doing. And on that note too, I want to also address something. You usually get real owner's manuals from real manufacturers. I can't even talk. But unfortunately, with the explosion of the ghost hunting industry, I guess you would call it, there's a lot of not so real manufacturers out there that are supplying you with not so real owner's manuals. Like case in point, where's the box? I got one of these. This is a SVP T700 camera. Okay, it's a camera, still / video camera. But my friend Carolyn lent this to me, and I still haven't given it back to her. Shh. Anyway, so this is not actually from SVP. This is from Modatronic, and they modified it. So when I got this from Carolyn, she included everything that was included with the box, but there was no owner's manual with it. There was only a piece of paper in it that basically said, hey, you got this full spectrum camera, it's so awesome, and we did this special treatment and this and that. Didn't tell you any specs, didn't tell you how they modified it, didn't tell you anything else about the features of the camera. Like, there's buttons on here that they don't tell you what they do, which the owner's manual would. So I would be careful when you're buying stuff from ghost hunting websites, and they're offering stuff that's designed specifically for ghost hunting. Usually it's just other pieces of equipment that they took off the shelf and modified it. There's a few out there that have been made, they made their own casing and stuff, but even that, like the Obelisk, when that came out, I got a booklet that was it was just a Xeroxed copy of the same crap that I read on the website. It told you a little bit about the features, but it didn't tell you how the thing actually worked. Didn't tell you any specs. Didn't give you that all-important FCC warning on the back. Oh. So, none of that stuff was there. I don't know how it works. I have to figure it out. I have to take it apart to figure it out on my own. So, just be careful of that stuff. If you don't have full instructions, look online, try and find it. If you can't find it, I wouldn't use it. Because you really don't know all the features. And if you start messing with the settings, you're not going to know what you're doing. Alright? So, that was my rant for that. Alright. The second point I want to address, real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Once in a while, I'll get complaints that I curse too much. Okay? Well, you know what? That's what these videos include. That's your bonus feature. Okay? The cursing. Why do I curse? It's because I'm angry, frustrated with some of the shit that goes on out there. Sometimes I'm a little buzzed. So it all comes out. At the bottom line, you shouldn't be taking it as offensive or, oh crap, that guy curses a lot. You should be taking it as I'm being real and honest with you. That's it. The information that I bring to you, I research, I experiment, I duplicate, I make sure it's all good. If it's opinionated, it's an opinion. That's it. I tell you it's my opinion. But the other information is usually good information. If it has a lot of cursing or F-bombs, mixed in with it, that's for entertainment value. Laugh. It's funny. Don't get your panties all in a bunch. And tell me that my cursing is bad and I'm going to teach kids, bad language if they see the video. You know what? If they're watching YouTube, they already know those words. Get over it. Honestly, what I say in these videos, how I say it, is what many of you are thinking. You just don't want to say it because you want to be all polite and professional. Hey, you know what? When I'm talking to you in person or, through emails or Facebook messages or whatever, lectures, I'm all professional, polite, nice. That's great. But these videos, they're mine. I'll do whatever the hell I want. That's the bottom line. If you really find it offensive, there's an easy fix. Just don't watch. Okay? Move on to something else. I'm sure there's plenty of videos on YouTube that you can look up that has the same subjects that I talk about that'll promote the shit out of your ideas and agree with you and tell you your dust particles or orbs or something like that, whatever. But this is who I am. If you like it, great. Stick around. Promote my videos. You know, tell people about them. Use them. I hear people use them in lectures and stuff, which is kind of odd. I wonder if they like beep out all the curse words, you know, or keep them in. That'd be interesting to watch. Anyway, this is who I am, and I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change for you or anybody else. So there. Basic idea is you're getting information. Just take it. Laugh with everything else. If you don't like my approach, oh well. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Alright? As always, if you have any complaints or comments, please put them in the lines below so I can ignore them completely. And if you want to get in touch with me and talk about real topics, you know, real discussions, that's great. You can contact me on Facebook at I am Kenny Biddle. And what else? If you do have real good complaints, you know, you really want to bitch at me, please contact Luke Steele in California. He is my Mexican bodyguard. He usually wears sunglasses, even at night. Why? Because he's that fucking cool. I'm looking for t-shirts. I love to wear t-shirts. So if you have a group t-shirt and we happen to be on speaking terms, you know, and you have one and you want me to wear it on one of these videos, send me one. Yeah, this is, you know, a cheesy plea to get free t-shirts. Yeah, but, you know, it's advertisement for you. So go with it. Otherwise, have a great night. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth.